Okay, pilots, I think I got everything lined up here the way I want it. I've spent the day here on one wing, now just one wing. I've got my ESC in here. It's in the inside. Leads are run. I've got the motor mounted. I've got a little screw in it here. I got a little screw in it over here where I think it needs to be. So I've got to test fit the engine seal here. And just make sure I'm gonna line up right here. Against the camera there. There's a way I've got to hold it up against that. Let me move this a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. I'm a little bit off from center. A little bit off from center. I'll have to fix that. Because I know when I put my spinner on it, that's going to throw it off line. Because I've got to hold. Yep. Got to hold that sail exactly where it needs to be. And it's tough to do that without having the screws in it. Moving that spinner there. Yep. Needs to go up just a little bit. That's all. That's all it needs to do is go up just a little bit. And I'll be ready to put that together. Let me get this back off. This is the process of getting your motor put exactly where you want it. Tighten that one. Put just a little bit more on that one. We'll try it again. I put a little tightening on it this time. Still might be able to move it around a little bit. Let me put this where I want it here. Put that up against that. Yep. Get moved here. That looks like dead center right there. If I can get it off. Oh goodness, I want that. You gotta make sure you get your fingers and your hands on a frame piece. Now then. See if it moved, it moved, it moved. I'm gonna try to put more tightening on that one. I just got them in like a little small servo screw, horn screw. And I tighten them a little bit. That puts a little bit more than it would. That didn't move. We're gonna try it again. And I got to be careful with my stacks leads so that they don't wrap around the motor. They get by the motor nicely. The leads for the motor goes up underneath the frame there, up underneath the little box, nicely. Comes right out exactly where I need it to. The SC had enough lead, battery lead and throttle lead, to come out here to where I could hook it up right there with my little extension to turn it into XT5 or JC5 with it, J5C, C5J. Alright, let's look here again. It's looking close, but let me put the spinner on it here. Lined up perfectly right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. One more time. Get it off without touching that motor. I think I got it tight enough. What I want to do, if I can find it, get my glasses. I just want to make a couple measurements now. They're not going to be perfect because I've noticed on the mounting of the box here on the wall of the sail frame, I guess you can call it. If you can see it in the camera there, it's got maybe a ½ inch hanging off here. And over here, it's less, it's about probably 3/16, I'd say. So your box is a little bit over here this way anyway. I noticed on the other one, it's actually the same way. It's offset to the outside. Instead of going offset to the inside like this wing does, it does the same way. It just goes out offset to the outside. So these measurements here and here and here and here could be totally different from when I look at the other sail. But I'm just wanting to get a couple. I'm going to put this flat up against here. Look at a millimeter. I just want to see if I can get something right on. Alright, that's 31 millimeters. Let's see what this one says it is. And that says 33 millimeters. See, it's just a little bit offset there. For this shaft to be dead center of the outside cover, the measurement was different. Now I can come down here. Right, that is, I want to get millimeters. Alright, now that, the bottom one is 35 millimeters. Let's do this here a second. And it's right at 35 millimeters down at the bottom. So the two bottom ones are the same, but the two top ones is just a little bit off. But that got that motor in the center, I'm hoping. So we set there. And in this RF kit, they provide you with a little triangle, angle cut balsa wood pieces. To once you get your motor where you want it, you put these in there and kind of glue them in to reinforce it. But, you know, I can take small screws and put it here and here, but I might hit my screws coming in, mount the motor. So, you know, that'd be a good idea just to kind of put you a couple of these things in there. But that's it, pilots, for this video. I just want to show you what you go through to mount motors. I'm out.